Hey guys, Sean with Rainier Arms. Today, I just wanted to take a little bit of time and talk to you a little bit about a company that is, relatively new to the industry in the sense of having their products out there, but honestly has made a huge impact, right? The impressions have been insane. And that is the Die Co. company, and it is more specifically their Kung Fu grip. So, a lot of times we get asked why we like something, a product or a company, and why we decided to bring them on and offer them on our website and as part of our inventory. And I feel like that's pretty simple to answer. So one is Rainier Arms as a whole. We always like to bring in the new, the innovative, and the up-and-coming companies that we see some real promise in. And this is something that we saw with Die Co. when they started reaching out to us and we started developing this relationship with them. So one part of it is they weren't necessarily being innovative in the sense of creating, putting a new spoke or creating the wheel, recreating the wheel, right? They essentially just added a new spoke to the wheel. And what they really did well there is they addressed a couple issues that people were having with a standard grip. But with that, they also started to appeal a little bit more to the culture in itself. So creating something that isn't just, I get this because it's just what comes on every AR-15. No, I get to do something because I want to, I like it, it expresses me, it's different, right? So when you look at the Kung Fu grip and you see the different texture that, they offer with that retro texture, and then all the little details that they put in there with the single undercut, allowing you to, have less fatigue, just all that, right? I can go on about the product, but that's not what this is totally about. I'm going to get to that in a second. The fact is that we saw something promising with them, and part of it is the company as a whole, how they interact with the community out there and in the culture that they're kind of creating and they're appealing to. Awesome stuff. They take some time to make sure that they've got everything figured out, including packaging. I mean, this is some of the coolest packaging that I've seen in the industry, and with it, you're going to get a really cool sticker. You got everything that you need, instructions, all that. It's just very good setup. So part of that is the why. Why did we bring them on? Again, offering a great product at an awesome price point, as well as, doing it for the right reasons. They listened to their customers. Now, we didn't know that from the start that they were going to be as responsive as they are, but when they first came out with the Kung Fu grip, it was in the black. And I can't imagine how many messages they got for, are you going to do it in FDE or are you going to offer ODG, whatever it might be. I'm sure they got plenty of it, but they did. And they did it pretty quickly as well. So now we've got black, plus we've got OD green, we've got the FDE, and we've got gray for options. So they're listening, they're responsive, they're paying attention to the community and the culture. And they're offering again, a really phenomenal product for the price that just anybody can get into. They're not stuck with the stock OEM grip that came on their rifle, or now they have options when they're building their rifle. So awesome. I love that aspect. Now, the things that we like, I've already talked a lot about the company in itself, but the things that I like specifically when it comes to these grips is, one, I dig the retro texture. It's kind of cosmetic in the sense of yes, it is offering, I shouldn't say cosmetic, it's offering a good amount of grip. It really is. It almost feels like it wants to be aggressive, but then it's not super aggressive, still offering phenomenal grip to it, but it also just looks cool. I mean, it brings something back. I was born in the late 80s and, grew up throughout the 90s, and that retro grip texture, I don't know, it just makes me smile a little bit. It brings back a little bit of the 90s. I get this feel from Nickelodeon, maybe some just the 90s, the squigglies, the triangles, the circles, all that. It's just a really cool idea, to kind of add a little flair in with the grip. So at the same time, when you see it, it catches your eye a little bit more. It's not just a standard, kind of predictable pattern. It's all over the place. So it catches your eye, it stands out. It's allowing you to say that, hey, I'm breaking the form a little bit. I'm being a little bit different. So the grip itself, in the sense of texture, awesome. The grip angle, being a 12-degree grip angle, is a nice option for when we're running something with a shorter length of pull, or just some of us, just depending on arm lengths and stuff. In general, having that a little bit more straight up and down is a little bit easier in a more collapsed position, especially shooting prone and all that. So I love that aspect about it. Again, it's simple. It's very, very cost effective. It looks good. And it's just a great product. So good amount of things that we like about the product, great amount of things that we like about the company. Awesome guys to work with. It's been a pleasure interacting with them on social media, messaging, all that kind of stuff. They're very responsive, just a great company. So we at Rainier Arms are very happy to be working with Die-Free Co. And we're very happy to be giving, the options of the Kung Fu grips in all these different colors, offering those out to the community to be able to pick in the industry. And just love it. We look forward to working with Die-Free Co. a whole lot more and seeing what other cool stuff that they come out with. So definitely great company to work with, great products to handle, great products to have. Check them out for yourself.